Chapter 4, Social Media Marketing. Social media for marketing is a concept that is hugely misunderstood by the vast majority of big brands trying to bring more traffic to their websites. You see this all the time. Take a look at many of the brands on Facebook or Twitter, and you'll see them repeating the same mistakes. Primarily, that means posting over and over again about the same promotional nonsense, without giving any thought to strategy or value. These posts look like this. Why not sign up to our mailing list today to find out more about our business? Did you know that our CRM system was rated the top new software product last year? Sign up now for 20% off of our latest software package. Is your business doing everything it can to maximize efficiency? And on and on. Answer this: would you consider following a social media account that only published these types of comments? The answer for us is no, and the reason is obvious: there is no value being provided here. What's more, is that these messages will be sporadic and random and with no real goal in mind. Then the owner of the business wonders why they don't see the huge numbers they feel they deserve for their efforts. There are 4 key things you need to understand if you are going to successfully use social media to drive traffic. Value, community integration, consistency. Value. This should be obvious. If you want people to follow you on any platform, then you need to give them a good reason to do so. That means that you need to be able to offer some kind of value for their time, their effort, and their contact details. In the case of social media, there are a few ways you can do this. On Instagram, the best fitness brands don't just post random pictures of themselves topless. Instead, they combine these pictures with useful insights and information that might help someone reading to improve their own training and results. Likewise, if you run a business brand, you can provide useful money-making tips. If you run a blog about makeup, you should provide tips that can help someone create a better look. What's key to understand here is that this is not just true for independent blogs. Many businesses assume that providing tips is unprofessional and should be left to the influencers. They instead want to post business stuff. You can be as professional as you like though. If no one wants to read what you have to say, then you aren't going to get any followers. Anyone who does follow will leave. Why would you want to see what amounts to advertising all over your home feed? Another challenge for businesses is finding a way to offer value in what might be a very dull niche. For example, if you offer life insurance, then what could you offer to your readers that might be relevant? Makeup tips are hardly applicable here. In this case, it is perfectly acceptable to think a little outside the box, to think about what you can offer that will provide value for the target audience. Someone looking for life insurance is likely to be an adult married with children, a homeowner, health conscious and money conscious. Therefore, you might provide regular tips for families, ideas for days out, ways to stay healthy, ways to save money. These are things that benefit the target audience while being tangentially relevant to the services or products you are offering. If 90% of your posts provide genuine value on this subject matter, then the other 10% can be used to promote your service and to drive sales. This works in any niche, as long as you are consistent. Selling the dream. There's another, less tangible way that you can deliver value to your audience through social media too. That is to focus on inspiring your audience. This is something that Instagram, in particular, is very well known for. The idea is simple: people follow brands because they want to feel inspired and motivated. For example, you might follow a fitness brand because you are inspired by images of people going for long runs or training hard at the gym. These images sell a dream and a value proposition. They make the viewer think about how they might feel if they were to achieve a similar level of fitness. Meanwhile, brands about making money online might post images of themselves working hard at a computer through the night. Or they might post images of them giving talks in front of thousands of people, or looking out of high-rise buildings wearing sharp suits. Think about the dream that your business is selling and show this through your social media. If you can do this, then you will bring a large audience on board that will not only loyally follow your content, but also be more likely to visit your website, and buy any products you sell or recommend. Community. Another more nebulous subject that is nevertheless extremely important when it comes to promoting your brand on social media is the idea of community. Too many companies believe that social media is essentially a foghorn, a tool that they can use to shout loudly and reach a loud audience with a marketing message. But social media is much more than that. In fact, primarily, social media is a communication tool. Understanding this is what will allow you to tap into its full power. When you post something to social media, it's very important that you also engage with the audience who comment on it. Likewise, you should actively participate in other discussions or comment on other images. This helps your audience to feel as though they know you, which once again makes them far more loyal to your business. You'll find they are then more likely to share your content, visit your website multiple times, engage with future posts. Think about it this way: if you were to ask your friends to share your links, chances are they would go above and beyond the call of duty to do so. Imagine if you can create a legion of followers with that same sense of duty to you. A great strategy is to create a Facebook group. This will allow you to develop a particularly loyal audience that you can almost guarantee will visit your site for every new post. Integration. I also mentioned the importance of having a strategy. That means knowing how your social media is going to fit into a broader plan to promote your business and drive traffic to a website. What's the point of developing fantastic social media presence if you're not going to do anything with it? This is another typical mistake for many businesses. The answer is to use each of your platforms to promote each of your other platforms. You can do this in a few ways. Reminding people to follow you on social media in your content. Reminding people to visit your website from your social media posts. Sharing high-value content from your website to your social media accounts. Including social sharing buttons on your website so that people can easily share your post. Resharing old posts on social media. You don't only have to post new content. Including social links on your homepage, even including a feed right on your website, so that people who visit can easily see that they can follow you through other places too. Consistency. Finally, none of this will work unless you are consistent. If your social media accounts are like ghost towns for months on end, then you won't see them grow. Not only does this play badly with the algorithms, but it also looks unprofessional. Consistency means posting regularly, but it also means having consistent messaging, branding, and quality. That means your content should be on as many platforms as possible, but it also means that you should have a consistent brand and style across all of those platforms. Your logo and URL should be recognizable between Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.